in Ozamiz City. You're watching One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. Serving you with information, news, sports, and public affairs. One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. Serving you with love. Ang telebisyong pangmasa. One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. One TV special report.
Good morning, Ozamiz! Good morning! Alright, dili ba yun ako'y pasiugda niha ang director kaingon nga pasakaon ko no, dayon pa ka naugon. Okay, let's get it this way. Asenso Ozamiz, Asenso Segundo Distrito, Asenso Misamis Occidental, and Asenso Pinoy. Mo gid ni ma-experience atong mga candidates later on. Okay, para gyud makita sa ato ang mga judges. Mayong gabi, mayong buntag, Ozamiz! Ayan, okay. Murag manibago tano kay the first time ever nga tong screening buntagay kayo diri pa gyud sa Gaisano Capital. We are making history today. Mamakpak tang tanan. Kumuyon kog Asenso, unsay tubag? Asenso! Ayan, thank you so much. And of course, acknowledging everyone. What a very good morning to all of us here. And it's a beautiful Sunday then. Kabalo ko, mga kapitanis, nga usapon mo nga nangurog yun for your candidates. But of course, relax lang ta. Kaya naagitang tanan niya. As what I've said a while ago, we are one family today. And speaking of one family, naagitin niya nga to ang mga halangdon. Kayo nga mga city officials. Atong pakpakan, ladies and gentlemen, the tourism chair, City Councilor Cons Pinky Suiza. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we have here one of our city officials, Honorable Sunny Wominal. One of our board members, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Salvador Canlas. Alright, natin hiyang boses ng mga kabataan. Sangguniang Kabataan Federation President John Fel Lungsod. So, padulong na ang the rest of our government officials and is we're here na at was lang i-acknowledge. Pwede ba manindog ang tanan ng mga kapitanes in 51 barangays? Come on! Wave! Maayo kay tamo, tudlo ra ba sa itong mga candidates nga? Wave, good na, wave more! Patpatan na to! Wow! Thank you so much sa inyong support. Okay. And the team working this, the tourism office, and the support of everyone, because we are interfacing office to office. Okay. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, This is the screening of Miss Asenso Ozamiz 2025 live here at Gaisano Capital, Ozamiz City. Ang pangutana, naka-shopping na ba ta? Wala pa. Okay. Sige. Ako naka-shopping ko gahapon kay naami dinhi nakapalit gi kog bag-o nga brief. O at least nakabalo mo nga akong ginagamit is brief yun. Okay. Unsay size? Large. Okay. Sa una, XL man to. Karon kay na large naman. Amen. Okay. Without kidding aside, ladies and gentlemen, kanigyod usa sa mga gitinguha sa tuang government officials nga ang tanang mga businessmen and women here in Ozamiz City masuportaan, di ba? And taking the advantage and seeing around nata diri sa Gaisano Capital, might as well kay Sunday karon pwede ta, di ba, makapamalit sa atong mga konsumo later on. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're all live here at Gaisano Capital. Mamakmak ng tanan, Ozamiz Nons. All right, here we go. They're going not around, but they're sending wishes for all of us. Pakpaka nato ang atong city mayor and of course, the incoming representative of Asenso Pinoy Party List. And nakita na nato ang aming hural na pod, si Mayor Indy, now Congressman, pakpaka nato, Attorney Henry Indy Fuentes Waminal. And of course, our city mayor-elect, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Attorney Sam Norman G. Fuentes. All right. And our City Vice Mayor, Honorable Simplicia Onetv. Ayan. So, i-park na to dinha lang sa ta as we go along and as we progress, we'll be thanking important individuals along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to preempt a lot of this moment. Kaya nagyoy mo welcome natong tanan. Okay. Knowing his journey before he became one of our city councilors, he's a very good one when it comes to pageantry. And not only in pageantry, leading the way as a citizen in the city of Ozamiz, much more nga he is actually leading the longest, the biggest LGBTIQ plus community in the Philippines, particularly the Rosebuds, kay President Namo siya, and extending his services not just for all of us, but for all Ozamizans. A round of applause for our City Councilor and the Committee on Tourism Chair, Honorable City Councilor Roland Pinky Baguio Suizo Jr.
Thank you very much, Federico Bandala Bandoy Araniego Jr. Maayong buntag o zamis nun! Asenso! Una sa tanan, magpasalamat ta. It's a Sunday, so I expect, uban nga itong wala pa nakasimba, simba gyud mo, kay ang Ginoo ra ba gyud hinungdan nga nung naata karon dinhi sa Gaisano, kay buhi, o mga gwapag, mga gwapo. Tinuod? Ana, good morning sa tanan, and my task this morning is to welcome you all sa atoang 51 candidates nga screening for Miss Asenso Ozamiz 2025. Mamakpak tang tanan. I know nga mo gyud ang pinaka-highlight sa ato ang 77 charter anniversary karong July 16 mo nang paganing ka July 1, grabe na gyud ka itong preparation, ang ka-tense, ang excitement sa atong mga kapitan nga naagyot na nan present. My God, inana gyud ang ato ang upcoming 77 charter anniversary ka Aligre o Gabibo Pohon. And with that, of course, I'd like to make mention first sa ako ang mga kauban sa buhat. We have the Honorable Sunny Wamina, Honorable John Pilduay Lungsod, ato ang board member nga naagyo din si board member Salvador Canlas Jr. Thank you very much. And the rest of ato ang mga judges nga nakaroon. We are so sorry nga amo gyud mong gipamata og sayo, gipabiyahe. I know gikan pa uban sa Zamboanga del Sur, lagyo nga dapit Lanao del Norte. We thank you for your effort nga ning anhi gyud mo early in the morning just to be with us sa atong screening karong 51 ka mga barangay. And of course, speaking of 51 ka barangays, walay lain mga tao karon nga grabe ka excited ko dili ang atong 51 pod ka mga barangay chairman nga dapat natong pakpakan nga naa karon. You have exerted all your efforts. I know kada tuig inyong preparation, moingon na ganing ni kanang ka, please be ready sa imong kandidata aw. Si kapitan mo di magliso na lang tulog, maghuna-huna, kinsa na po yung ipadala, unsa na po yung himuon, dapat sa una, dili na to mahitabo, para na gyud masulod ako ang kandidata sa top 15. Mo gyud na ang atong huna-huna sa tong mga barangay chairman. Tinuod, nga unta, sulod na ko karon top 15 kay wala mi nasulod. Pero unsaon taman nga sa 51 inigbali ana 15 ra man gyoy masulod. Unsaon man na nato. So naagi mo uli karon nga nganong wala man to nasulod. Nganong ginato man to pag makeup, nganong wala magmahay-mahay. Pero again, bahala pag wala sila nakuha. Ang importante, they already represent bravely sa ilang matag barangay and they're so proud to be part sa inyong matag barangay. Ang yung mga effort left unnoticed, di yun na namo pwedeng amo ang di namo amo gyud ang perming hunahunahon nga giunsa na ni mini ninyo pagdala ang inyong matag barangay just to come up with the best of the crop nga inyong mahatod karong buntaga. And with that, we thank also sa atong mga parents nga naa karon and we are so sorry for the venue. Kay I think we are thanking Gaisano. Kuya, thank you very much for lending us your establishment. And then, sorry gyud kaayo kay wala na mo gyud na full force bitaw nga I know matag barangay magdalag minimum lang kapulo para mag-cheer, magdalag mga balon. Wala na nato nahimo karon kay nahulog nga inighuman ani mag-shopping ta para mahurot o palit ang tanang Gaisano nga baligya. But with this is a refreshing start nga nanapot tay another venue nga considering sa the last 6 years nato naglingkod nindot pod nga makanhibot ang ginani nga mga establishment to promote locals kay mao man gini mga backbone sa atong economy ang atong mga establishment, atong mga businessmen. We are supporting them actually. So with that, mga kandidata, good luck. I know that you have done well. O bandira, walay tulog, pero you have done your kanang job good well. Nga bahala di makuha. You were part of the Miss Asenso Ozamiz 2025 and you will cherish that in your lifetime. Taong atong mga parents nga wala gyud nagkuan ba? Wala gyud nila kawang ang ilahang pagsuporta silang mga inak. We thank you ato ang mga freelance makeup artist nga naa karon nga makonsider nila mo ang mga screening o kining mga search nga reunion pud namo mga LGBTQ karon-karon lagi may mag-abot-abot tanan kay mao gyud ni ang among mga kinaham nga mga activities. And of course with that in behalf sa atong Governor Henry Waminal, sa atong Congressman Ando Waminal, sa atong Congressman Asenso Mayor Indy Waminal ug sa atong incoming nga Mayor Attorney Sam Norman Fuentes, we thank you for coming and kining Miss Ozamiz happens to be sa rationale lang yun sa proposal happens to be one of the most prestigious nga beauty pageant in the entire Misamis Occidental. Daghan yung kay ga-anticipate ani. And we need to live up with our reputation. We need to make sure nga ang gi-anticipate, gi-expect sa katawhan, amo pag yun ang pataasan, ipa-higher pag yun namo nga giset nga standard. And with the people behind, like Federico, kini si Sir Jaime, sige ra yun nila mo makalimtan. O thank you. Mo ni siya ang man behind all of this. Last mo na akong speech, last din nakalimot ko Sir Jaime nga kung mag-unsa na lang ang Miss Asenso Ozamiz kung wala si Sir Jaime Tumada. Pakpakan, thank you very much. I know kada tuig Sir Jaime atong veterinary problema kuot diri kuot diro sa pagwala pero laban lang kay mo man gyud atong trabaho an dira gyud ka no, di na gyud ka namo makita. Effective gyud kaayo si Sir Jaime sa tourism with Ma'am Nesty. Ayo pagkuan-kuan din ha. Thank you very much the entire staff sa tourism, mga tuang choreographers, Michael, I know si Michael di lang choreographer, nahimo nag-designer, nahimo nag-layout artist, tanan. This is a coordinated effort si June Carpio, na si June Carpio, nga my God, gabi kagabi, nga ginuo ko ang mga video, nga klaro, pero at the end of the day, inaana mi, mahalag gamay ragtulo, ang scheduling tight, we will make it, nga we give you the best of Miss Asenso Ozamiz. With that, maayong buntag ka natong tanan and let the friendly and beauty showcase competition begins. Welcome.
There you have it, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a round of applause to our Chair, Committee on Tourism, Honorable City Councilor Roland Dinky Baguio Suizo Jr. All right. Bakas manggod mi ani Julin, malaubang ko sa una siya tinago. Pero gaabot lagi mi sa ICC Lasal during our time. Manang we believe in him, how he leads us along the way. Once again, pakpakan nato si Cons Dinky Suizo. Wow! Atwa sa siyang relax noon. I know nga nag-andam po ni ang atuang inahan sa syudad sa iya pong mensahe para kanatong tanan. There's so much in it. As we journey also in this battle of ladies, this is not just, well, knowing we are seeing it as a competition, but at the end of the day, fellow Ozamizans, we should see this Miss Asenso Ozamiz 2025 as a promotion. Okay. Promotion of our dear city of Ozamiz, province of Misamis Occidental. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, kay gideclare naman ni Cons nga magsugod na ta for this purpose, dilipot nato tawagon ang ato ang mga candidates without meeting our judges nga sayo kaayo ming mata na. Alas 3 sa kadlawon ming mata na. That's not never their body clock pero but just for this event ming sayug yun sila. Mas una pa silang naabot kaysa pag-open sa Gaisano. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our judges. Judge number 1, he's a public school district supervisor at Zamboanga del Sur Division. Graduated Doctor of Philosophy at La Salle University, Ozamiz City. Pageant coordinator, choreographer, stage director, and social media influencer. Ladies and gentlemen, a champion himself as I joined him a lot, not just in the academe, but also in the field of art. The one and the only, Dr. Jason C. Cajote. Basta social media influencer ka na naging mga paingana, no? Constinkin na naging mga, okay. Akong pagyukbo kay more followers to come. Huy, i-follow nato si Dr. Jason Cajote. Believe me, there's so much in him, you know? Nga i-follow nato, maka-learn ka sa iyaha. Kana bitang mag-drive ka sa unsa ka pinakalayo. Na siya'y tip, unsa nga dili ka katulgon. Okay. Tanawa na sa iyahang social media, that's Jason Cajote. Follow him kay makabalo mo kung sa po niya mga tips. Okay. Okay, follow po ko ninyo kay makita po ni mga ingon ani. Okay. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to Judge number 2. Judge number 2 is a Miss Pageant Director of Jimenez, Misamis Occidental, Pageant Director of Miss Occidental Athletic Asenso, and of course, a 3-termer counselor of Santa Cruz, Jimenez. Member, Asenso Misamis Occidental Tour Guides, Asenso Advocate himself. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Judge number 2, the one and the only, the Chando Tare of Miss Oc. Sir John, thank you so much. Sorry, kay kagabi wala jud ka naka social life. Kay sayo mo mata karon. Okay, here we go. Next, ladies and gentlemen, our third judge is a beauty queen, Suki Nato, because of her integrity when it comes to beauty pageant. Person residing at Riverside, Kalumbugan, a graduate of Bachelor of Science and Secondary Education, major in Biology at LSU. A graduate of Master of Arts in Science Education, major in General Science at Bukidnon State University, presently connected at the Department of Education at DepEd Lanao del Norte with the following titles. Grabe na no? Okay, naman po anak si nanay nga Miss Ozamiz, I Miss Pure Eve. Okay. Muna yung mga titles, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Baped 2009, Region 10. Take note. Lakambini ng Kalikasan 2009, Miss Kulambugan Tourism 2009, Miss Kapatagan Tourism 2012, Miss DepEd Lanao del Norte 2013, and Miss Lanao del Norte 2014. Nga ang nag-MC ani nga time kinsa gali Queen? Oh, diba na may mga inana good no? Kaya medyo daga na kay Venus Ra. Oh, ako yun kang ipangutana kinsa because I hosted with Venus Ra already also. And I found her so collegial and great. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for judge number 3, beauty queen herself, Jean Filny Buhisan Pumuan. Thank you so much. Okay. Our fourth judge is a model from Lanao del Norte, a teacher. Of course, has been into modeling not just in the province, but also in the national level. Mr. M.S. Yulnak, Jump Stop Model Philippines, representing Lanao del Norte. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very proud of this guy, kay part of our clan, as he has been hosting also a lot of activities already in the regional level and in the national level. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to judge number 4, Mr. Arnold Lim Bandala. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is the chair of the panel, a secondary school teacher of Kapayga National High School, pageant director, and choreographer from the province of Lanao del Norte. Kana mga mag-trending ang mga beauty pageants there at the side of this island, iyahag yun na. And I personally saw his craft. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to our fifth judge and the chair of the panel, Mr. Wilson Angkon Berconia. Come on, Ozamiz sons, let's give our judges a round of applause. Na sila yung mga bases on how to give their points. Beauty of the face, 20%. Body proportion, 20%. Stage presence, poise, and bearing, 15%. Wit and intelligence, 30%. Overall impact, 15%. A total of 100%. Empathizing ourselves to the judges. So we should put ourselves in the shoe of the judges. Kaya naman sila'y basihan o unsa ang ilahang pangitaon sa tagsa ka mga kandidata. Again, Ozamiz nons, let's celebrate love, kindness, and peace today. Kay mo gid ni ang mantra sa ato ang Asenso Misamis Occidental. With the 5 M's, o sa tong 5 M's, Misamis non, magpuyong, kana, ma-achieve nato ang pagkamalipayon kung kita magkasinap kanay. Kay na may mga judges, kinaingon na gyud ni Konsehal Dinky Suizo, nga lagyo pag yun ni gikan. So, atong ihatag ang trust sa ato ang mga judges. Wow! Ganahan lagi gyud ko ang mga staff no, sa tourism kay bisa pag mag-MC ka, tunulan gyud ka sa suyupon nimo. Okay. Oh, medyo giuhaw-uhaw na ba gyud ko. Okay. So, niana gyud ang ko ano staff na murag giuhaw na ni sa Sir Fide. Wala, okay pa, kaya pa, kaya pa. Okay. Dili again ha. Let's be very casual. Let's promote love, kindness, and peace after the event. I had a chance talking with the 51 ladies. Kay, ako lang di pa kalma kay namang gutay interview portion. Ako ginan sila nga judges, you may express it in vernacular, in Filipino, or in English. As long as ma-manage nimo ay mong self in front. And don't be so pressured. Tense kayo ka, mag-enjoy lang ta. Napagit ko'y pahabol nga giingon sa ilaha. Sorry ha, kay mao ni akong giingon sa ilaha. Huna-huna nga naata ilalom sa kalubian. Nga sa ilalom sa kalubian, dili man gina mawala ang mga bukong. Ang mga ulo nga naa sa iyong atubangan, mga bukong. O lagi sir no, para di po sila matense. O, di ba lain man gitag pamaagi no on how to stay calm. Okay. Okay, ako bitaw before ko mag-MC na ako yung mga mouth exercise. Okay. So friends, ladies and gentlemen, mamakpak tang tanan, the judges are set. The criteria for judging kompleto na ta. And then of course, ato mga candidates dito na. Final na daw to ilang lipstick, ilang buhok, and everything in them. Pakpakan na to atong mga candidates. Woo! Na para ba tayo mga last minute nga, Lord, Lord, Lord. O naman gina mga ingon ana. Okay. Normal na siya, Dr. Jason. Okay. Sige. Ato sa pong iparelax gamay ha, inyong mga candidates. Kay atua sang sugaton sa masipang pakpak. Ang mensahe sa atuang inahan. Okay. Kay grabe kayo ang wisdom. Ako I shared this with you a while ago nga dugay-dugay na ta nga naglihok aning Miss Asenso Ozamiz. Usag yun niya sa iya mo ag yung mga mentors nga along the way, mangayo pud mi sa iyang katahuran, mangayo pud mi sa iya pong wisdom ug unsa amo ang buhaton. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to the one and the only, our City Vice Mayor, representing our incoming Mayor, Attorney Sam Fuentes. A round of applause for Vice Mayor Simplicia Baby O'Nery.
Good morning to each and every one of us. Nakasimba na mong tanan. Bitaw no. In behalf of our Honorable Mayor, Mayor Indy Waminal Jr., ug ingon man usab sa itong incoming Mayor, Attorney Sam Fuentes, my colleagues in the City Council, the department heads, we are in full force to say good morning to each and every one of us. Again, my salute to our prestigious judges, sir and ma'am. Salamat kaayo for your assistance to this very important part of our celebration of the Charter Anniversary. Pidi, ikaw, imo yuning tuka, no? Salamat kayo sa atong pinalangga nga supervisor. Pidi, Federico, palakpakan na to, no? Actually, ang show will never be a good show had not for a good MC. Palakpakan na to. Tinuod ba yun na, dili ba? Kung lawsi ang atong MC, wa gyud lawsi po tang tanang nanambong. But because our MC is very active, nya nindot kaayo. Okay. So we are here in good shape, and also may salute to our 51 barangay leaders, atong mga barangay kapitan. Ingon pa si Mayor Indy, Tita, please extend my pasalamat, saludo sa atong 51 ka barangay nga wa gyud mo balibad ug sa kanunay very supportive in our activities, especially in the advent of this charter anniversary of Ozamiz City. Ikapila gani ni pili? Ikapila na nga 77. Si Tatay Bidaw pa. Imagine to that. Bitaw, no? Salamat kaayo kay niabotan ni ini nga mga panahon nga malinawon. We have to thank the Lord for these special blessings and also for the intercession of our Mother Mary, Nuestra Señora del Triunfo de la Cruz di Pangi. Mao na ang atong usa sa ulugan karong July 16. Siya gyud ang atong gipangainahan nga had not for her divine intercession, wala buta diri karon kay gigubot ba ni sa una long time ago. But then we are here nga malinawon kita o malinawon pagyud kita nga maghimo sa atong tagsa-tagsa ka mga programa. Pero kini mga programa na to, this is just one of the activity in line with the charter anniversary. We have to give kining acknowledgement to our very active tourism officer, Sir Jaime Tumada, and Ma'am Nessie. Ama si Ma'am Nessie? And all the staff sa atong tourism department. Ma'am Nessie, salamat kay ninyo o inyo man sa atong mga staff sa tourism. Kaayo, salamat kaayo. To again, balikon nako may salute to the 51 barangay captain. Salamat kaayo. Kay wala po mong lihok. Wa tay mga kandidata karon dire. Dili ba? O salamat yung kaayo sa inyong very active participation in this very special event. Nga atong kapahinungod sa atong kapistahan sa Nuestra Señora del Triunfo de la Cruz and of course in our charter anniversary. Again, in behalf of the Honorable City Mayor, Mayor Henry Indy Waminal Jr. and our coming Mayor, Attorney Sam Fuentes, salamat kayo sa atong panel of judges for giving time. Salamat kayo. I know that you have all other appointment but still you are giving time for this purpose. Salamat and again, good morning to each and every one of us.
There you have it, friends, ladies and gentlemen, our dear Mami, the Vice Mayor Simplicia Baby Oneri. Once again, pakpakan nato si VM. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to say thank you to Gaisano Capital with the store operation manager, Michael L. Louie. A round of applause. The HR staff, Ludivina Villasiran. And the advertising staff, nga kauban namo, making all these things possible, Sir Ronnie Gomez. Good morning, sir, and thank you. Are you now ready, Ozamiz City? The judges are set. And the cheerers are now ready to shout it out. Here we go. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful day and the most beautiful day of the city of Ozamiz. As 51 barangays brought here as early as 7 o'clock in the morning. The most beautiful lady they believe to represent their barangay. This is the screening of the official candidates vying for the title of Miss Asenso Ozamiz 2025. Asenso Ozamiz, Asenso Misamis Occidental, Asenso Pinoy. Let's now meet our 51 ladies.